Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal PeaceLoveMusic with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you live by Deorganized Media in partnership with our amazing friends over at Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Tuesday, the 29th of July, another month almost done. Lots going on in the ecosystem, lots of things happening in the news today. And I'm just feeling good about being here. We have some great people. I've already been in two spaces this morning, catching the vibes. We got a lot going on constantly, and just really lots of people getting engaged, lots of people growing, lots happening with people expanding their skills and their capacity to contribute and finding their ways to fill in the gaps as best as they can. And that's what we're all here for. Find out how we can fill in the gaps, take advantage of the growing space, and just move on as humans as we develop and build daily. That's what we're here for. We're constantly working on ourselves, constantly working on our processes, how to do better, how to get better, and how to bring you all the news and information we can about what's happening in the ecosystem. Friendly reminder, this is a news show. We're providing news and information, sometimes some education, some entertainment, hopefully some entertainment. Never financial advice. Always do your own research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. That being said, the numbers this morning are in, and Bitcoin coming in at 118,788, pushed up back towards 120 earlier yesterday. Stacks, actually, I didn't change all of the numbers. I got to go check CoinMarketCap because I think I stopped it. Stacks, Bitcoin's actually right now 119,064. Stacks coming in at 79.92 cents. Took a little bit of a dip yesterday, holding on to number 72 by market cap on CoinMarketCap. Fear and Greed Index dropped from 70 to 63. Still in that greed range, but just on the edge of greed, heading back towards neutral. And the top three gainers on CoinMarketCap for the last 24 hours are Conflux, which I've never heard of. They don't even have a symbol next to their name, and they rocketed up like 43% in the last 24 hours. Probably missed it, so don't FOMO into something like that. I would definitely look at it and decide whether you think it's going to do something else, but get to know about it before you touch it. Tron and Flare token rounding out the top three. When you stack your stacks, you earn BTC. Stacks, STX is the token. Stack your STX, earn BTC, help secure the Stacks network, and tie it to Bitcoin proper. SBTC is programmable Bitcoin for DeFi. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security, and native Bitcoin rewards. Tell your friends. In the Bitcoin DeFi world today, Hermetica is offering 17% yield on USDH. That's right, you can earn 17% yield on a dollar stablecoin backed by Bitcoin over at Hermetica.fi. You can also programmatically DCA or programmable buys and sells, automated buying and selling on Bitflow with Bitcoin, stacks, runes tokens, and more effortlessly at bitflow.finance. And now you can drop all of your meme token pets at the Bitflow barn and earn yield in the pools as well. The Velar Perp Dex is live. You can now engage in Perp Dex trading, longing and shorting Bitcoin and stacks using your stacks, SBTC, and USDH. You can also stake your Velar token, pair your favorite tokens with SBTC, earn yield, and trade tokens on Velar. Protocol, a Bitcoin native DeFi protocol, enables cross-chain swaps, bridging, and payments in BTC. It connects Bitcoin to 20 chains. Zest is offering 3.99% on SBTC and 4.20% on your STX if you loan it out. Over at Stacking DAO, you can earn 8.64% on STX with liquid STSTX, or you can earn 8.93% native BTC yield with regular stacking, or 8.39% yield with SBTC, and hold liquid STX BTC and earn your yield in SBTC. The top 3 stacks token gainers on STX tools the last 24 hours are Nasty, Droid, and Pontus BTC is the third top gainer over at stxtools.io. stxtools.io, by the way, is a great place to go to do your own research if you're looking at investing in stacks tokens. All of the stacks tokens are there. You got lots of great information over there at STX Tools. And actually, let me go into the daily. I'm going to do the daily deorganized news report, and I'm going to share. I hope I still have it up right. I think I do. So before we do the show, I coordinate all the top stories. I get all the information together, and we distribute them to you. And I'm going to give you just an update as to what's going on. Bitcoin's 60-day run of strong institutional demand via the Coinbase Premium Index has ended, pointing to weakening interest from US-based investors. Analysts note that BTC's failure to break above $120,000 is partly due to muted inflows from American institutions, combined with increased profit-taking and macroeconomic caution. Despite global buying interest, U.S. investor behavior has shifted towards consolidation, with some market watchers citing risk-off sentiment in response to regulatory uncertainty and the absence of clear bullish catalysts. The SEC delays the Trump ETF decision. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has delayed its decision on the Truth Social linked Bitcoin ETF until September 18th, extending its review window. This ETF is backed by Trump Media and Technology Group and would track spot BTC performance. The SEC also delayed rulings on other crypto products, including Grayscale's Solana Trust. The delay follows a pattern of caution from the SEC, which has been balancing political pressure, market risk assessments, and precedent-setting impacts across digital asset investment vehicles. Ray Dalio recommends a 15% Bitcoin plus gold allocation. Very interesting, actually. Bridgewater Associates founder Ray Dalio recommends investors allocate up to 15% of their portfolios to store of value assets like Bitcoin and gold. Citing rising U.S. debt, inflationary pressure, and global currency instability, Dalio sees Bitcoin and gold as hedges against long-term macroeconomic deterioration. While he personally still prefers gold, he acknowledged that Bitcoin's growing acceptance and fixed supply make it a compelling choice for diversified risk mitigation and wealth preservation. Bitmain is to open a U.S. chip plant by 2026. Bitmain, the world's largest Bitcoin mining hardware manufacturer, has announced plans to open its first U.S.-based ASIC chip fabrication plant. The facility, expected to begin production by early 2026, will be located in either Texas or Florida and will serve as both a manufacturing hub and Bitmain's North American headquarters, the move marks a significant shift in mining hardware supply chains, supporting domestic production and reducing U.S. dependence on Asian chip suppliers amid growing geopolitical tensions and energy-focused mining investments. It's a big move, actually. Bitmain's going to start making their chips in the U.S. When I was a kid and in my mid-teens, actually, I was being told that that's actually chip manufacturing was actually a place to go to have a career back when we still made a lot of stuff in the U.S. And it does seem like we're finally bringing some of that stuff back. Maybe they've broken down the unions enough to force in more automation and robotic labor in these industries now. I don't know. Maybe that was part of the plan all along. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Department of Justice targets chaos, ransomware, Bitcoin. Guys, be careful. The U.S. Department of Justice is seeking forfeiture of approximately 20.2 BTC, believed to be connected to the Chaos ransomware group. The seizure action is part of ongoing efforts to disrupt illicit use of cryptocurrency and may result in the assets being added to a federal strategic Bitcoin reserve. Federal agencies have increasingly turned to legal action to intercept and repurpose digital assets obtained through cybercrime, setting legal precedent for future digital asset enforcement. Follow best practices. Never trust, always verify. There are a lot of scammers out there. And if you get a notification from somebody that you know that seems just a little bit unlike them, do not trust it. I am never going to reach out to you via a DM and suggest that I need you to send any crypto to a specific wallet or to download something immediately. And if I do, be cautious. Question me on it. I'm not going to get mad for you being cautious about, just doing your own due diligence is really what that boils down to. Metaplanet now holds over 17,000 Bitcoin. Japanese investment firm Metaplanet has added 780 BTC to its treasury, raising its total Bitcoin holdings to 17,132 Bitcoin, worth over $2 billion at current prices. The company has become one of the largest publicly traded holders of Bitcoin outside of the U.S. and is targeting a long-term goal of acquiring over 210,000 BTC by 2027. 210,000 BTC is a huge amount. That's 1% of the total supply. That's what their target is. 1% of the total supply means only 100 companies could ever actually attain that. And it's impossible to actually reach because you're not only going to be competing with the 100 companies. So if they were to get there, that would be a very, very strong position. I think Sailor's pretty close to that now, or more. So there's a lot coming. Metaplanet's accumulation strategy reflects growing corporate conviction in Bitcoin as a store of value and a reserve asset amid concerns over fiat currency stability and sovereign debt levels. U.S. crypto legislation gains momentum with Bitcoin bills. Several key pieces of crypto-focused legislation are gaining traction in the U.S. Congress, including the Genius Act, the Clarity Act, and the Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act, which is blocking a U.S. central bank digital currency. Together, these bills aim to create a more favorable environment for Bitcoin and crypto innovation. Support from both parties signals a shift in sentiment, potentially paving the way for regulatory clarity and stronger institutional adoption in the coming months. The truth is that it's politically popular to support Bitcoin and crypto. And if people aren't, they can only fight it for so long. They have to coalesce and actually support it heading into the midterms or heading into the election seasons. They cannot be anti-crypto and expect to win as a party or win significantly. So you're going to see a lot more overtures towards the crypto people from both sides of the aisle in the U.S. Stacking DAO is Stack Your Stacks with Stacking DAO and earn up to 10% yield on STSTX. Just use Stacking DAO. Just use Stacking DAO. Bitflow is the go-to DEX for getting the best swap rates on STX, Stacks STX. Head over to bitflow.finance today and get started. They aggregate all of the best pricing from all of the DEXs on Stacks. So it's the place to go to get the best price on any token you're looking to swap. They also have great options for earning yields on liquidity, flex pools with stables, and so on and so on. Today's deorganized community calendar, powered by Rising Tide Protocol. At 8 a.m., we had the Whatever Morning Space with Binta, GP, and the crew. Great vibes, great way to get going. By the way, the dog pool, I had already posted this before I realized their show moved to Tuesday mornings. So every Tuesday morning at 7 a.m., look forward to hearing from Jamie, not dog pool, I'm sorry, it's dog coin now, the Peggy coin with the dog coin crew. And they are at 7 a.m. every Tuesday morning. Going forward, we have our show every morning, 8:30 to 9:30 Monday through Friday, where we bring you the news and some conversation about what's going on in the ecosystem. Sometimes we have some great guests. Looking forward to seeing the Tokyo Wallet crew. I believe they're coming on in a couple of weeks now. And 9:30, we do Find2Earn games with Xenitron, sponsored by Rucoin, LeoCoin, STX AI, FlatEarth, and Bitcoin Pepe, the only Pepe coin you need to know about. Opportunities to win. And of course, our jackpot round comes back today. We will be playing games at 9:30 this morning. 10 a.m. is the Stacks DeFi show with Stacking DAO. At noon is the Hermetica hangout with the Hermetica crew. At 1 p.m., we have Learn TA with Crypto Landy. At 3 p.m., we have Art on Stacks with Reese 300 and GP. And at 5:30, all things crypto with Dave and the gang. And on Tuesday nights for the foreseeable future, there will be no Deorganized Nightly show. So you got to tune in on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because Tuesdays and Thursdays, there's no Deorganized Nightly show, as Coach Uncle GP has some other obligations he has to handle. And to be honest with you, we don't want to do the show without him. It's just a good show with him. So we want to keep that the way it is. That is your calendar for the day. We got through the news. We got through the calendar. Quick update on ETFs. I didn't read this yesterday, but last week we barely had a net gain. I think it was 72 million total net gain for Bitcoin spot ETFs. Did have a net inflow yesterday of 112 million for Bitcoin spot ETFs. Ethereum ETFs saw a total net inflow of 26 million. That's a little slow for them for what they've been doing. Fidelity's FETH recorded the highest single day inflow of 14.3 million. It does seem like the frenzy is slowing down a little bit, fam. Maybe having a little bit of a correction come. It looks like it. Some of the other things like Coinbase actually, they peaked out last week, and it seems like they've had a little bit of a correction. I think Robinhood's probably going to follow suit today. You're looking at some other stuff, kind of just correcting back, testing back. You're going to have some alt season, but I think you're also going to have some correction season, especially when the rate doesn't get cut on the 30th, 31st, whatever, Wednesday or Thursday this week. They're going to give us the rate information. We'll probably jump in and cover that live as well. Real quick shout out, be on the lookout for season 3 of the Stacks DeFi season campaign on Zeely. You can go over to stacksdefi.com or stxdefi.com to learn more about that. I think we have a couple more days of the Use Stacks campaign or Use STX campaign. That's stacks.org/use-stacks-campaign. Not campaign, contest. Use Stacks contest. Use-stacks-contest. Lots of bounties still available on Zero Authority DAO. So head over to zeroauthoritydao.com. Lots of ways to win there. And if you're interested in learning how to make content with AI, you definitely want to take a look at the Stacks AI Guild that's building out, run by 300, the man, the myth, the legend himself. And we are handling that over in the Deorganized Discord server that we just newly assigned. You can search it. It's deorganized, or we'll put a link somewhere. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put a link. Maybe we need to get a link tree to start helping people find where we are on some of these things. Guys, also get over to deorganized.media, set up an account. It's free, costs you nothing, and there's going to be more functionality coming to that down the line. You definitely want to be part of that. So head over to deorganized.media. It's a simple wallet connection. Connect your Stacks wallet. Just a signature. It doesn't transfer any funds. And you can set up your user account, connect your socials, start earning some deorganized activity points by engaging with certain things. And some of our strategic partners in the space, like Skullcoin, BoostX, Zero Authority DAO, and more. Get over to deorganized.media and set up your account. Real quick, just want to say a quick word about our amazing sponsors. We have some great marketing partners in the space. Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform on the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums, and users start earning rewards immediately, so there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. You can choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. I actually use both. If you want to start earning yields today, head over to stackingdao.com and jump on in. Stacking DAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. And Bitflow is the top DEX on Stacks because they let you trade native BTC, STX, SBTC, USDC, runes, and more all in one place. And they aggregate the best prices on Alex, Arcadico, and Valar, so you always get the best swap rates wherever they are in the ecosystem over at bitflow.finance. Plus, recently Bitflow rolled out Flex Pools, launching with STSTX, STX pools to support liquid staking assets, offering flexible deposits, smarter rewards, and deeper liquidity. Start at bitflow.finance for the best swap rates on Bitcoin and Stacks. Let me bring on the homie.
Good.
GP, how you doing today, my brother?
Good morning, Peace. Doing great. Got a busy morning ahead of me, and I slept straight through my alarm, so that's always lovely whenever you wake up and it's like you got 15 minutes until you got your due somewhere, and
it's like high school. It's like back in high school.
Exactly, dude. So like I woke up and like, is this like 740 on that? I was like, oh no, dude. I'm hustling until this moment. So.
I didn't know that there was going to be a show, the dog coin show. Good to see Nip in action again. It's been a little while since I saw the homie, but always good vibes there. Lots of great turnout there. Great conversations going on in the whatever morning space, talking about talking a little bit about the AI Guild and or just bringing people up to speed on finding their voice. Plus, we know that OY's X. I know now how to pronounce his name properly. It's not Ali Sex. I thought that was weird, actually.
Yeah. OY is an OG, man.
The Y is what?
For a while, man. Rocking the Gigapepe V2 NFT I gave them like seasons ago, dude. Dude is an OG. So it's good to hear his voice. And, I think that AI space yesterday, the AI Guild space yesterday, had some really good exercises. We got people to unmute their mic and kind of work on their introductions, so to speak, whenever you walk into a space and you state your accolades and what you want to accomplish and tell people who you are. I thought that was a really good routine. We got off the rails for a little bit, but then we circled back and got back on AI, and we got Hannah to submit an application for the Google Cloud startup program, so you can get some AI credits, right? And
I didn't know that. I missed that. I rugged towards the end of or I don't even know whether it was the end. I rugged and I was like, I couldn't get things to work right, and I got tied up in something else. I got distracted and never got back to it. But
yeah, man, we can secure some of those credits like off bat, so that way we can, get a portfolio of work down pat before we submit a proposal for the endowment for these credits. It'll be good. So really looking forward to seeing what the results of that is, because took just a little bit of time to get that done, and then we left it on a cliffhanger. We still have a few more things and let some things finalize before he can finalize his application.
your audio's like picking up and not. Is it maybe the mic angle? I don't know. Like I hear you, and
How
then
about now?
way better, way better.
Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, my voice is a little like raspy too. Got like a little itch in my throat. Don't know what it's from, but probably from talking on spaces and being in podcasts all day.
It's from that trip to Colombia, man.
Oh no, not the trip, dude. Not the trip. I think it was because I was laughing too hard with Jack and Mark from BPFA last night on the night.
Oh, it was Mark and Jack.
Yeah,
That's a great show, man. That is a great show. I can't believe I missed that.
Yeah, we were bullshitting around, having a good time, and just kind of discussing about the state of the space, and what we were kind of talking about, what Mark has going on with this dating app, and
huge shout out to Data Ing, by the way. If you guys you have to be it has to be an iPhone or Apple phone, but you go to Data Ing app. And it's all AI based. It's the new way. It's the new fangled way to start meeting people. And the AI will actually help you determine not only who you should date, but help you plan your dates and have a good time. So definitely go check out the Data Ing app or Data Ing app.
I told him get that Android like get it finished, and then like I'm your main guy that's gonna be using that. Like
I'll play around with it.
So base, dude.
I'll break some hearts. I'll break some hearts out there.
Sorry, I'm married. I'm married. At the end of a good old conversation. Oh no, Pete.
But honey, I had to help my friend test his app out.
I had to help him, honey. Yeah, I could see it. But I'm actually gonna use it, man, and see. It seems
my understanding too. I don't have an Apple phone, or I'd already have been playing around with it a ton, because just to help him out, and because I think it's a really cool idea. And Mark's an awesome dude. But it's if I could, my understanding is that it also can help you plan. Like if you're already in a relationship, it's got some useful tools to help you foster your current relationship as well.
Like, hey, she would like a rose today. I feel like today's a good day to bring her a rose and leave it on her pillow. Like, yeah, I think that would be base. He said that he's about halfway done with the Android portion of it, so I'm getting really excited, and I'll be definitely using that app, because, man, the state of dating these days, bro.
I can only imagine how much it sucks, man. I can only imagine.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to give my nephew a cousin, it just doesn't seem like it's feasible,
Don't start with that. That's not.
No, for certain not. But like, it's in the broader plan. So that's what I'm looking for in somebody. Like, I want to know what they're about, and like get to foster a relationship before even getting there. And you can't even get past that part. Like, it's like, how much money you got? Like, I just met you. What do you mean? Like, can we get a coffee first before we start talking about this?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
What do you do? That is a better way to ask that.
What do you like to do?
I'm a man with many hats. That's what I say. It's like, I'm a man.
I didn't get a chance to second it at the time, but earlier this morning on Jamie had mentioned in the space, he was like, oh my God, I didn't invite you. And part of it was because I don't want to add more to your plate. And I know that feeling because there are definitely times where I'm like, I don't know if I should even tell him we're having this conversation right now because I don't want to give him something else he has to track. He's already doing so much. You know?
I try, man. Like, you know, whenever it's like something really important, if it's something like it's like, dude, take a look at this before it goes public. I want your like, let me know because I don't want to.
I will. I don't like. I absolutely do lean on you a lot, but because of that, I totally understand Jamie's position there. Like, I don't want to obligate you to another fucking thing. Like, I know you got already more on your plate than you need. You know,
I got a big plate. I can handle it, but there's only so much until the plate's like bellowing. It's like
right. You can handle it. Right. At some point, you gotta. So I'm like this. I'm the same way. That's why we get along so well, and I can appreciate what all you're doing because I'm the same way. Even in real estate, when I was a lot busier in real estate, you know, you might have like 10. One time I had 15 units for sale in the same place. It was a all new build modular mobile homes. So like 15 transactions all at once is a lot to manage. And my wife used to kind of describe it as like, you know how you'll see the guy on stage that's like spinning plates on sticks. And he just keeps going and spinning different plates, and keeping the plates all spinning, seeing how many you can keep going. That's what we do, you know, and that's the same thing as what. Yeah, one on the brim of your stacking dow cap.
Yeah, it's like on the stacking dow cap, and like one on the nose, two on four fingers here. It's
right.
Like, yeah.
Hey, there's nothing coming out of your ears yet, bro. What are you doing?
Dude, you don't even have one out your ear yet. What are you even doing, GP? Oh shoot!
It's like that, and
but it feels good. It feels good whenever like you knock out tasks, you get things like all the way to the finish line and stuff like that. You're like, dude, I'm juggling all of this while like getting things across the finish line. So like it's that much more rewarding.
You're killing it, bro. I don't and everyone knows. You know, everyone knows that you're cranking. You know, but it is like that. You know, eventually you're going to get to the point where you add a plate and you're dropping plates. You know, you can only, we all have our subjective limitations.
Yeah, dude, that's why I've been talking to Blockface about a clone, man. We need to clone GP so he could be in 3 or 4 spaces at a time.
The only thing I'm not sure about Blockface, I'm concerned that the clone that Blockface will create will be maybe evil. Oh, GP had to drop off for a minute. I think he was
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You need a minute.
I do need a minute. Give me just a second.
I'll fill. You're good.
Yeah. Give me just a second.
Yeah, take your time, man. The homie's cranking. He's got nonstop stuff going on, day after day. He's, you know, for those that don't know, he's a tremendous asset to the deorganized team. Obviously, he's also doing a ton of stuff throughout the ecosystem for Stacking DAO, for Zest, Satoshi AI in that Discord. He's helping us out with our Discord. He helps manage the deorganized calendar over at the deorganized.media site. The dude is cranking. He's an absolute beast in the space. So just bear with it. You know, if you don't get an answer back, same thing with me, by the way. There's so much going on. If you guys send us a DM or send us a message or something and we don't get back to you right away, don't take it personally. And actually, it helps to give us a reminder. Don't feel like you're going to be pestering us. If we don't get back to you right away, let us know, because it's easy to miss some of the DMs and stuff with all that's going on. But we're super excited about what's going on in our space. So many cool things happening in the DeFi space. So many cool things happening in the art space. Who's coming on the art show today? Do you know?
Let me check, man, because, you know, to be honest with you, I don't study any of the artists until they're right there on the spot with me. And That's just one of the processes. I need things deorganized, and then like I want to look at their portfolio while they're talking, and then find what sticks out to me. That's just like my process. Reese and 300, they take a look and all of that stuff. I'm pretty sure, but like me, so for love from Gaia, and so the acronym, if you were to put it into an acronym, it is LFG on X. So I'm really excited to look into this artist portfolio and see what makes them tick.
Love from Gaia.
Yeah, so you can follow at Love from Gaia.
Very cool. Very cool. And
I'm
that's
really
at
excited
3
about that.
p.m. today.
Yes, that's going to be at 3 p.m. ET. And so every single week we have a new artist to interview. Last week we did Lady Redhorn. She was an awesome conversation, and it was actually her first time speaking on a space. So I think that's really important for artists, is that speaking in spaces really unlocks doors and changes the game for artists. Your collectors can feel a little bit more of a connection with you. It's very good. It's very good. So like for her to be brave and then get on the stage and then like in an interview format for the very first time you unmute on space, is as like based as it comes. So you guys go give Lady Redhorn a follow on X as well. So really excited for that.
That was last week's guest.
Yes, and dude, it is growing. Art on Stacks is growing. We had a lot of people tuned in. It's a lot of fun. I love my Tuesdays, man. They are busy as they come, but Art on Stacks is like the cherry on top for me. Getting to kind of be a personality on a space, just having fun. Simple as that. Like just having fun and getting to learn about other artists. It is like amazing for my mental health. Yeah, just getting to shoot the breeze with 300 and Reese. So, a lot of fun. I'd tune in.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys definitely need to tune in at 3. Reese, 300, GP, and some on-chain artists that are getting exposed and or already producing in our ecosystem. So get out there and support for sure.
Yeah, a lot of them are from like outside of the ecosystem, and their first exposure to stacks and art on Bitcoin is art on stacks, the art on stacks spaces. So it's really cool, and a lot of them actually do end up minting some artwork on stacks afterwards. So we're doing some artist onboarding. Reese is getting ready for the block web, so definitely follow the block web on X, and it feels like a lot of stuff is going to be shipping. Reese is actually going to be shipping the Bob collection. Reese and Jacob are going to be shipping the Bob collection soon. So I'm really excited about that. It's Reese's first generative art collection. So it is fire. I got to see the block web kind of completed. So that's fire. He was really talented and grind. So yeah, man, definitely give Reese. What's his new handle? He just rebranded his handle. It's Reese SBTC. So it's Reese S, but BTC at the end. So like, I like the way that it kind of.
Oh, he's got another new handle, or is it the same account? Is it a new account? He just changed
new handle. Yeah, Reese SBTC. Yep, Reese SBTC. So REECE SBTC. I like the way that it's like his last name initial, because his last name is Swanepoel, and then BTC, but SBTC. So dope. I like his new rebrand.
Yeah, that was actually, I think I saw that it was a couple weeks ago he did that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like a week or two ago. So and then he's got a new PFP as well. So
now that I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I actually did. I was aware of that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's got that going on. And then he's also helping with the Leo Art Collective. So it's him, Mel, and Rubes all kind of orchestrating that. Bento is asking me in the whatever morning space with the Good Vibe Tribe. She was asking me, she was like, hey, are you going to put in an entry for the Leo Art Collective, art collection? And I definitely have to sit down and take some time.
Yeah, you definitely have to. Like, there's another plate.
Have to. Have to. It's like it's a done deal, man. Like there's no question about it. Gotta make the piece. Rubes is out here grinding, onboarding so many people with Leo. Reese is out here grinding, onboarding so many people with his art. Mel is out here grinding, onboarding people with everything that she does. Right. So it's, I want to take part. I want to have some fun.
You
And
have
I'm
to. You just have to. It is what it is. It's an important. It's you have to be participatory in the art, any art project on Stacks, really.
Yep. Yep, dude. I got my hands in it all, man. Like, so, like, if you need a PFP style collection for your community token, meme token, anything like that, I've been commissioned to do some work before. Big shout out to the Trimp team. And I've got a couple different collections that I want to launch. One with the DGAF and Shift. Definitely wanna launch that. It's gonna be some honey badgers, but it's gonna be like anime style, DBZ style badgers. So we're gonna do something with that. I have the OG XRP collection, which is like, it's kind of on the back burner right now. Me and Jack, I think, might CTO XRP token at some point, but we'll see about that. That's on the back burner. I might just make it a free mint for holders of GigaPepe V2 and just release the art. Who knows? But I've got a couple of collections like that, and now I'm working on getting the characters for the Gigaverse kind of finalized and starting to do their introductions on X. So making some headway with the comic. There was a moment where it was like I wasn't cooking anything at all, but since I'm doing the content workshop on Wednesdays and the Zest Discord weekly screen share, I was like, man, you know what? I haven't cooked something in a while. I need to cook something for myself. So I've been cooking again, and I'm excited. Let's just say that, because I've gotten some really, really fire art unreleased right now.
Yeah, you got. You've worked on a ton of NFT projects already too, like the Trump project. You were helping with the DGen girl that should be coming up with the boom
Yep.
wallet coming up down the line. I'm sure there's a handful of others that
Did
not
work
to
on
mention
Stacks
your
Invaders.
What's that?
Did work on Stacks Invaders.
Stacks Invaders. That's right. You did a bunch of stuff with Stacks Invaders. The actual Leo Art Pass
Right.
project. You have an OG ordinal coming from that project as well. That's you have to submit an art project for that.
Yeah, dude. Like it's just like a given. It's kind of how I got my start in this ecosystem, and then through like people like you, Peace, and Jack and Hero Gamers, like you guys throwing your arms around me and saying like, get in more spaces, unmute your mic and stuff like that, helped me grow within the community. And now I just want to be a catalyst in everybody's journey. I just want to help everybody in any way that I can.
What stood out to me originally with you, on top of the vibes, on top of the we jive well personality wise, because we both want to try to spread positivity, but what stuck out to me most was that you're always just trying to chip in wherever you can help, and that's look what happens when you take that approach. You get more and more opportunities, and not everything came easy, by the way. You put a lot of work in. It took a lot of time to get recognized. It took a lot of time for people to realize that sometimes when you come along and just trying to be helpful and finding ways to help, people maybe think that you're like, why are you, like, they get a little bit like, why is he doing this? Like, what's his angle? It's hard to believe that it's genuine sometimes.
It's because it's because of this space, right? Like it's got like kind of a rap for having bad actors come in, and that's kind of the approach. And I was just brand new to it completely. I was like, hey, I see this ecosystem and I want to get involved, So I was like, how can I get involved? Start my own community. So I did, and it just It takes time to build that reputation. That's why zero authority. I'm a huge fan of zero authority. Right? If you're taking part in gigs and bounties, completing tasks and helping others grow their brands or whatever they need, very important. Very important. You won't have to have like a big BNS or anything like that. Of course, that'll be like better for helping you earn your keep and being recognizable in this space. But you don't have to be a recognized individual to take part in this decentralized gig economy on Bitcoin. So it's dope. Build your reputation on chain. So definitely check out Zero Authority.
You absolutely have to check out Zero Authority. One of the first projects I met in this space personally. I was just trying to learn about what was being built on Stacks and how it worked. And Jack I probably caught them from Jack, but
he's so ahead of the curve, dude. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
Here, Jack was what attracted me to Stacks. Somehow I heard about, smart contracts on Bitcoin proper, and I'm like, oh my god, Ethereum on Bitcoin, that's amazing. This was a few years ago, and I started looking around, looking at projects, looking in the space, and I started going on X. It was still Twitter at the time, to try to find out more about Stacks. And one of the first people I found was Jack. And then he was probably talking about Zero Authority now in one of his articles. He used to write tons of articles. And I went into the Discord, which they don't have active anymore because he was getting it was a lot to manage. They had a lot of stuff going on, and they were getting a lot of like spam and bots and stuff getting in there. So it wasn't as it was more trouble than Earth. So I don't have it. I don't want to like their Discord. I don't want to direct people to the Discord. If you're interested in Zero Authority, go to zeroauthority.com. But I met Zero in the Discord, and he was just a cool guy, and it gave me an opportunity. I'm like, that was one of the first projects I worked on testnet. I actually worked on it on mainnet. Like, I was testing stuff out on mainnet. I didn't know the difference between testnet and mainnet. And I was spending some stacks unnecessarily. It worked out the gigs. And, here we are a couple years later, and it's all, real, and it's functional, and they got a really great user interface. Shout out Rocky. Great work he did there. I didn't know he was the one that did BNS one, by the way. That's also a great user experience there too. Yeah.
Dude, here's a throwback for you, Peace. Remember back in the day, you are, and it's still on my profile, the first gig that I hired on Zero Authority.
That's right. That's right. We did a gig on there. What was that? Was it for a song?
You made a beat for me because I was like, I just needed some tunes for something that I was working on. I still have the file somewhere, but like, yeah,
I have it somewhere too, but I don't remember exactly.
It's on chain though. Like, that's like, you can go back and see how people are interacting all the way back to the beginning when they're learning and stuff. So
that was probably one of the first gigs on. It was actually probably the second gig on Zero Authority. I had done one with Zero. I actually did one with Zero, and I forget what it was. We were just playing, and I actually did it as, I didn't know it was, by the way, I didn't know that they hadn't had other people testing, and it was the first one at the time. I was just looking to play around and learn how it worked. And so instead of actually, like, the one I did with Zero, instead of actually like saying it was completed and done to my satisfaction, I put no. So the first, I didn't know it was the first gig, so I put no, just trying to figure out, testing the processes to see how they work. So I didn't pay him.
That's so funny, dude. Some lore for you, dude. And here's a good one too, since like Jack was the conversation that led us here. So Jack is so ahead of the curve. This is a story I like to tell about Jack sometimes. One time in the Leo group chat, people were talking about a new AI that was coming out that was like, dude, it was gonna kill the rest of them. And Jack was like, which AI are they talking about? He hits me in the DMs. He's like, which AI are they talking about? in the Leo group chat, and I was like, I don't know, I'll message one of them and get some clarification and see what's going on here. And then come to find out, Jack was like, screw it, I'm just gonna ask, and he shot a shot in the Leo group chat. He's like, alpha, like is this alpha? And everybody's like, Jack, this is the alpha that you brought us like months ago. You already own this token.
Right. And he's like, wait, which one did you? What
That's how ahead of the curve
New
he
alpha?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not new alpha, bro. You brought this alpha to us like months ago, and now it's getting some hype. So it's like, it's wild. Big shout out to Jack, man. His thing is minting new leaders, and we've been talking lately about mentorship and stuff like that. And I was surrounded by some really good mentors. That's I take notes. I try to be a sponge, and now I'm trying to teach other people within this ecosystem how to be leaders and how to move within this space to get things accomplished. And Jack told me, just wait until you see the people that are learning from you start to teach other people. Then that's like a full circle moment. So like I'm thoroughly enjoying it, man. It really is cool to see people like eager to learn.
Yes. There are a lot of people looking to hone their skills, learn how to do new things, and create value. That's the ultimate. The bottom line here is that we're helping people learn how to develop skills so that they can increase their value creation. The more value anyone can create, the more opportunities to earn and retain value creation and build wealth. What's up, Megaphone? Good skull, my brother.
Let's go.
It must be almost time. Actually, why don't we do this? It's about 2 minutes to 9:30, and I'd like to get the ads out of the way before the Game Master gets here. So we're gonna have a quick word from our sponsors. First, a word from Stacking DAO. All right. We will be back momentarily with Find2Earn. That was a quick word from our sponsors. Orange is in the house. How are you today, sir?
Whoop, whoop.
Orange, you had joined the Discord last week, but I couldn't find you in there.
No, that's the thing I told you about not getting anything to verify. But I just checked, and now I see everything is available to me.
Okay, great. Okay, cool. Yeah, we've been having some issues with the verify button. I think it's been straightened out. Guys, if you do join the deorganized Discord, or if you have in the last couple of days and you weren't getting the verification processed right, DM us, let us know. DM us on Discord, DM us on X, and let us know. We are still just setting it up, and there's some quirky things have happened, but I think it's been sorted out this morning.
Okay, that's good to know.
Sick. Yeah. And if you are interested in the AI guild, it is a good way to get started. Like we've been hosting these AI guild spaces every Monday. So if you have attended those spaces and you're interested in maybe getting involved, just get into the Discord first, and get active. Let us know, like, hey, I came here through, the AI guild space, and I'm kind of interested in learning a little bit, working on getting some resources and all that stuff done. I've set up some channels for the guys, the AI Jedi's in there, for different resources we discussed on the space yesterday, and yeah, I like it. I like the way that it's shaping up, man.
Nice. Yeah, I think that the AI guild is going to be a huge force to be reckoned with. You give it 6 months and see where that thing is at. I think it's going to be a huge factor. I think you're going to start seeing all the AI guild guys ranking on platforms like Cookie.fun and Wallchain and within the Stacks ecosystem. I think that there's going to be opportunities to make content around other platforms and projects as well. So really excited for the development. A huge shout out to Hero Gamer for kind of seeing what was going on with it and organizing it like he has, and for realizing that Hana is probably a great person to lead that project.
Yeah, you know what? We also discussed in the AI spaces yesterday was like how, like, use cases, different use cases, not just content creation. Like, how can we use this, and how, like, I went through a couple examples of how I use AI, right? Like, whenever I'm putting together the activity schedule for the Zest and Stacking Down Discords, I use AI to help me with that, kind of organize the schedule, the calendar, which days things fall on. You can use it to make spreadsheets and get like real professional with it for your metrics and stuff like that. So you can see, track your growth and retention rate on Discord.
Yeah, I use it to produce the news every morning. Like, I have a
Right.
process. I've trained my chat GPT on what I want it to do. It doesn't always get it right. A lot of times it screws it up on purpose, I think, just to fuck with me and test my reaction. I do not trust that motherfucker at all, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like one day it might just spit out some fake news, and that now we have a conspiracy theory looming within our ecosystem. Like, yeah,
Definitely given me wrong information, like completely false information. Plus, it's supposed to do stories from like the last 24 hours, and all of a sudden it'll give me one that's like 2 years old. Like, what are you doing? This isn't what this happened. Wait, this is news? Wait a minute. No, it's still better. It's still faster than if I had to go aggregate all of the news stories myself on
Right.
CoinDesk and Watcher Guru and stuff like that. But
I like the way that you've been doing the news too lately. Like how you kind of have like a visual representation of what you're going through, like while you're kind of like reading through the news and stuff. Like that's a nice add to it. They got to scroll way in so like the users can see it, and then that way they can follow along too. Like it's like badass. I like the format and how it's like being formed. So yeah, but AI might just tell you that scientists discovered a new species of unicorn in the Amazon, if it's hallucinating just right. So be careful.
yeah, it can tell you some wrong stuff. So don't trust verify, especially with the AI. But I am just getting word. It looks like the game master is on his way up from the underworld. He will be here momentarily. So it is just about time to play some Find2Earn rounds. Game master, how are you today, sir?
Yeah, mortals. Are you ready for the
Good.
Yes, sir. We are ready for some Find2Earn rounds. We have rounds sponsored by RuCoin, LeoCoin, Bitcoin, Pepe, the only Pepe you need to know about, STXAI, and FlatEarth token today is our feature token of Tuesdays. And we're excited. We got our whitelist round going soon. Are we going to launch the
Yeah, let's play your format. Let's try it. As we mentioned before, we try until the end of month, and we gather feedback, and we'll decide for the next month.
That's perfect. I think it actually does work this way myself, but we definitely would love some feedback. So we're going to drop the information for the jackpot round live on screen only. So you have to tune in. Also, guys, make sure first rule of Find2Earn is you gotta like and reshare the live stream. Share out that live stream. The more players we can get, the more games we can do, the better prizes we can have, and the more iterations on the Skull Coin games themselves we can actually manufacture as well. So it's important that we share these out, that we get your friends involved. Go tell your friends, get them to come out and play. They can earn a little bit of Rue, a little bit of Leo, hold some tokens, have some fun with us. And it's a win-win situation. So make sure that you share out the live stream. Also, if you do want to be added to the whitelist rounds, we do like whitelist rounds for new players every day. If you want to be added to the whitelist round, drop a comment under the live stream or under one of the game rounds, previous game rounds, and we'll get you added for the next series of games.
Yeah, and we have a good feedback from different people from our ecosystem. For example, Orange leave a big feedback about our Stacks testnet game. We will not make a lot of changes for the first game, but we gather feedback for the continuation of the second and more the games, because we wanna really to push this narrative forward and launch games every week. And the more people will play on chain game, the more they understand the simplicity and new UX UI. And so, okay, let's launch this jackpot game. Yeah, you have to find the ships.
You have to find the sheep. And you're going to find it near this little berm here on the side of the road. You got mountains in the background. That might help you out too. Here's your starting location. That's 51.999871, comma, negative 4.481648. I'm going to leave it up for 5 more seconds. You have an opportunity to snap the screen and work on the jackpot round with 20 STX up for grabs. It's 20, right, today, sir?
It's a 30 today because we have no winner last time.
All right, 30 STX up for grabs today, folks. You can get to work on this now and try to find it. And that information is going away now.
Okay, we launch the whitelist round. We have 2 whitelist rounds like previous for the new players who won a couple times, for the people who just followed us. And I will count down. The first round will be FlatEarth round, and we launch it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Kamaskan, let's
If you
go.
can leave the comment, it means you are in the whitelist. You can play this round.
First, you got to like and repost the game round, fam. You must do that. And if you refreshed too soon like I did, you got to refresh again. This is the game you're looking for. Make sure you like and repost the game round, your starting location. And usually these whitelist rounds are pretty easy. You just go forward. What's that image I'm looking for here? It's that little brick there. Where's that brick? Oh, I think I found it. So here's your location. You click share. You copy link. Go back to the Skull Coin page. And I'm not eligible. I cannot win this round, but it looks like Sensei Bloyan and Chukwu Abuka both found it. It looks like 2 seconds was the difference. So Sensei Bloyan looks like he was the first one, in my opinion. Well done.
Let's see how it goes.
I think that's a new player, right?
I believe he played once before, one time.
But he doesn't have a BNS name, so we got to get him one.
Yeah, okay. Let me check. Yeah, we'll give him BNS name.
Hey, what's up, Bob Toshi?
I was just about to say Bob Toshi. This is a new name. Good morning, Bob.
Bob Toshi joined us from I think he had a different account. He had a different name. He was going by Cokius Maximus the other day.
Yes, Maximus, dude. Let's go, dude.
Yeah,
be
he was-
abrasive, and be as abrasive as you can so you can breach the surface. Let's go.
Yeah, it was some interesting conversation during the Learn TA with Landy series last week.
Of course, dude. Landy's a base chat. He's got some base chats that tend to pop up in the room whenever he's teaching TA. So much love to Bob Toshi. What's up, bro?
GM.
Oh, dude, look who woke up this week. Dark Dude. Good morning.
Web2noob.stx.
Who needs a name?
Okay, let me launch whitelist one more and we continue conversation. We play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This is first whitelist round for new players.
Oh, this is also a whitelist round?
Yeah.
All right. So again, just walking through the process, and we got some Rue coin. That last one was, who was the sponsor for that last one?
Flat.
The flat layers.
Oh, gotcha. So that was the FlatEarth round. Yeah, I should have known by the prize. We got Rue coin on this second round, whitelist round. It's 1,000 Rue up for grabs. One of the best meme token projects on Stacks. And again, we're just looking for that Rue.
Yeah, and we can start to play like the open rounds on a countdown.
I'll count down. 5,
Do it, G.
4, 3,
Cool.
2, 1. Kamaskan, let's go.
Come on, let's go. We're back on the Skullcoin account, and we launched. Whoop, refresh too soon.
Hate it when that happens. There
We got STX AI in the house. Guys, get over to stx.club. stxai.club and get in the club. Join the club. Lots of cool things happening. Lots of cool things to come from the STX AI group. And we're looking for that.
Big old building. Got a very odd architecture to it. Very unique looking building.
I think it's somewhere over here.
Unique. New York.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. What did I see there?
Hey, there are a lot of. This is in Catalonia, Barcelona. A lot of people. Aha.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of buildings here. This is a medium rare.
Yeah, we still have no winner,
Boom.
but it's okay.
Let's go. I think I got it.
Let's go.
Whitelist round players, you guys got to get that.
600 SPX AI. Let's go.
EP
I
win. I don't know,
I think I
bro.
got it.
I think you got it.
Yeah, the winner is GP.
Woo! Let's go. W for the win. Let's go.
Come on, it's gone.
Let's go.
Where's Kitty? She's supposed to be back today.
Yeah, no, she's like, you know, in a little mini vacay elsewhere.
She's out in Cyprus.
Cyprus, that's where she is.
She's partying in Cyprus with one of the founders of Polkadot.
Of course she is.
I wouldn't
Of course
suspect
she's rock
anything
star.
else.
What was that, Orange?
I wouldn't suspect anything else, knowing Mel.
Yeah, no, she's high level. High level, high maintenance.
Yeah, dude, they drink with their pinkies up like this, right? Like, that's what I heard. I heard like real fancy like.
She actually has her assistant hold her pinky up while she's taking it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
She's like, I see it. I can see it. Like, miss you, man.
Yeah, okay, everyone, get back. We play the Pepe game. Pepe game is easy, but you have just find exactly one car. Okay, who wanna count down?
I'll do it.
Let's go.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, Scon.
Let's
Let the hunt begin. Let's go.
Good luck, hunters. Guys, also make sure you're sharing out the live stream. The last thing you want is to find the B Pepe, this fly B Pepe with actually has a better car than Mark, the founder of B Pepe.
Hey, you got a little Porsche 911, or is that a what is it? Is a
Panamera.
Panamera. There we go.
Panamera GTS. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's nice.
If
And
we
he's
are
got
talking about ballers,
the Louis fit on. He's like, dude. Well, most of the time when we see B Pepe, he's putting in work, like proof of work Pepe, right? Like he's putting in work. This is his day off. He took a day off for self-care, and he's going out and stunting on the haters with the Supreme shirt. And look at this Gucci suit and this Louis. Man, he knows how to dress. Look at this Pepe. We're looking for a Porsche Panamera. I'm gonna take a look in the lot.
There's a lot of parking lots there.
Yeah, people spam a lot, but I'm trying to identify the winner.
I feel like you know, in the back lot, you know, like in the back of the lot is where you'll find the Porsche, because he doesn't want anybody to ding his doors, you know. So he's parked in the back somewhere. Sure. He doesn't mind the extra.
So this is rare situation. We have two people found in the same time. So we somehow divide the price between Humphrey Newbie and Saki.BTC.
Congrats on the wins, guys. Actually, I'll sponsor a win so they can both get the full amount. I'll sponsor some BPEP and I'll send it over.
Let's go. You do not have to do that, by the way, GP.
No,
but it's always
want to.
appreciated.
Want to. They found it. It's a rarity. Why not? So just drop in the private chat where to send it, and I'll send it. Or wait a minute. Here, I can just go to the whatchamacallit and find the winner.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
you
actually
can just
boost
sponsor
it.
one and we another, because we still have a lot of Pepe in our
Right.
stash.
Got you. So it was between. All right. So I'll do this Humphrey Newbie BTC,
Okay, nice.
and I'll give him a follow as well.
Oh, by the way, the STX AI guys were so happy with how it's gone for July that he already put his sponsorship in for August. You should have
Let's
received
go.
it.
STX AI, that dude is a base legend for sure.
For sure.
For sure, sir.
Okay, we're ready to launch the last game before jackpot round. It's a Leo game, 50,000 Leo, big prize. We have to find some graffiti. We are ready to launch. Who wanna count down?
GP, give us a countdown.
All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, Scon.
So Humphrey
Let the game
Newby,
begin.
I need to search for this BNS for sure. Make sure that it's registered. If it's not, I'm gonna need your STX address, good sir. So I will reach out to you.
We do have a couple of people that made guesses on the jackpot round, but I'm not sure if they're accurate. Huge shout out to Leo, the Leo crew. Love the project. Get yourself some Leo. If you've been winning Leo the last few months, you're way up.
Yes, sir.
By the way, notification works bad today. I don't see any comments in notification. I'm just checking the original post.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
I have
Do you see any comments like in your deorganized?
yeah, I show. So the one you shared here. No, where is it? Is this the one? It was out yesterday. That's yesterday. I scrolled down too far. This one here is the one you shared earlier. So my main post, my announcement post when I first go live. And Tamil Chad has a couple of answers, and then this guy's asking for be it's at Dev Kengo. At Dev_Kengo is looking to be added to the whitelist rounds for tomorrow. But I'm not sure if Tamil Chad's guesses are correct. You don't see these? Let me actually share. I'm going to share the link to the post in the private chat.
You mean like under the deorganized? Let me check.
Yeah. It's actually under my post, under the Peace Love Music post.
Oh, I see the comments. Let me check. Well, no, it's a different place, I believe. You have to find this exactly place. Okay, let's play jackpot round.
All right, looks like we have a winner.
Yeah, we have a winner, and it's
Crypto
Lady. Yeah.
070. Congratulations, Crystal was close, and so was only one MS. Keep working, hunters. You guys were almost there. You are almost there, and we have so we're about to launch the jackpot round with a clue. Get back to the Skullcoin page. Also, guys, make sure you share out the live stream. It is very important. It helps us grow. It helps us get new players. It helps us onboard new users to Stacks, onboard new users to Deorganized, onboard new users to Skullcoin. The more we get, the more we can keep doing this. So if you like these games, make sure you're sharing out the live stream.
So we can give the clue, right, to the people.
Yes, we'll do it with a clue.
Okay. Let's go with the clue. Let's go. We are ready to launch jackpot round. Repost, like, share the game, the stream. We launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, Scott. All right, and you're going to the Southwest, fam. Make sure you like and repost the game round. And we're looking for the sheeps. think that's the same one.
Yeah, okay, it seems like hard, so I see how many ships around. I didn't notice so many ships, so we don't make the stress game, we just give you like 3-4 minutes. If nobody find the exact location, we move this price tomorrow. Read one just dropped the cows, it's very funny. Yeah. Yeah, notifications don't work today for comments.
Notifications are not working.
Yeah, for just it doesn't work for comments. It just shows the reposts and likes, not the comments. Okay, hunters, like 3 minutes and we are done in 10 a.m. But we move the price tomorrow, and tomorrow will be 40 stacks if we have no winner today.
Big prize.
Oh, that's a big prize indeed.
Yeah, okay, it seems like we have a winner this time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's only one MS. You found.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
Congrats everyone today. Well played.
Well played. Another fine episode of Find2Earn. And we did it again within time. We're at just about 10 a.m. So I think this working towards a hard stop time at 10 a.m. So get the show rolling right at 9:30. Get the stop time at 10 a.m. I think that's a good paradigm as well. Guys, let us know in the Sigma chat, in the Skullcoin Sigma chat, if you think actually a hard start and stop time, 9:30 to 10, is better structure versus leaving it open. I don't mind either way, but I think it's better for everybody if we know the games are going to run until about 10, and then if we have to go over a little bit, we will, but I don't think we'll have to if we just kind of be disciplined with how we run the games. So, but another fine episode of Find2Earn. Thank you all for joining. Zenny, love what you're doing. Really excited about what's to come with the further iterations of the on-chain game and the treasure hunt, the seed phrase treasure hunt. Orange, I'm interested to hear what your feedback was on after testing it out, because, well, you're the leaderboard ruler here. So, it is just time for we're ending just in time for the Stacks DeFi show that starts at 10 a.m. You got Hermetica Hangout at noon. You got the art show at 3 p.m. Learn TA with Landy at 1 today. Get out and support the community. Get out and support the shows. Dave at 5:30 tonight. And then Uncle Coach GP has the night off so he can go help mold the young minds and teach them about teamwork and perseverance.
It's more like, don't tackle that kid. Pull his flag instead. Like, not tackle.
Well, it's a fine line between. It's the same motion. If you break down, and reach with both arms to grab the flags, and you happen to wrap up those legs and knock them down, that's.
Dude, my nephew got a stop in the end zone. It was a real tackle on accident. Like,
hey, listen, you're just going for the flags, and if stuff happens, stuff happens. You're both the same size.
I was like, that was a good one. I was
linebacker.
Really, yes, linebacker. Let's go, dude.
I love it. I am a big fan of youth football, by the way. I think it's a great experience for the kids, and I'm sure. See you, Zenny. Thank you for joining us again today, sir. And
dude, I have to give a big shout out to Zenny. I wanted to before he dipped, but this Friday, like, like I had an impromptu, like you got out of town. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get out of town too. And he still got into the Zest Discord and handled the Find2Earn rounds and got them done. I had that on the activity schedule, and I was not present. So,
He took
big
care
shout
of
out.
it.
Yes, dude. Dude is a grinder and here for the ecosystem. So big shout out to Xenitron.
Absolutely. Yeah. OG, always cranking, always coming up, doesn't quit, just keeps chipping away. You know, he's definitely deorganized through and through.
Yeah, dude. Big shout out to Xenitron.
Huge shout out to Zenny. Guys, get out and enjoy the day, support the ecosystem, and have fun doing it. There's lots of awesome people to go participate in things with throughout the day. Thank you for joining us for Find2Earn and for the news show this morning. Thank you, Orange. GP, any last words before we sign off?
Yeah, man. So about to head over to the Stacks DeFi show. It is 10 a.m. ET, Monday through Friday. Or no, not Monday through Friday, every Tuesday. So we're going to go to the Stacks DeFi show and check out what's going on with all the major protocols. And at 1 p.m. today, we've got the weekly screen share in the Stacking Discord. So jump on in. We're going to be doing some deep diving and searching for alpha and maybe do some content creation as well. So go jump into the Stacking Discord, guys. We've got a based activity schedule where you can be earning STSTX for completing various tasks. So, and also have a high frequency day. Keep loving the room, keep being badasses. You know what it is.
That's right. I almost forgot. Real quick, before I sign off, I have to let you guys know about our amazing partners. Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums and users start earning rewards immediately. So there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. You can choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. You want to start earning your yields today. Head over to stackingdao.com and jump on in. Stacking DAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. And Bitflow is the top DEX on Stacks, letting you trade native BTC, STX, SBTC, runes, and more, all in one place by aggregating the best prices at Alex, Arcadico, and Valar. Recently, Bitflow rolled out flex pools launching with STX to support liquid staking assets, offering flexible deposits, smarter rewards, and deeper liquidity over at bitflow.finance. And Orange, again, thank you for joining us today. Always a pleasure, my man. I'm sure you got a bunch of awesome things you're getting into today as well. Looking forward to seeing you more in the Discord now that we've got you set up for that. And any last words for us before we sign off today, man?
Love. A lot of love.
Love. That's what we're here for.
Exactly.
Show some love today. That's the second part of my name. That's getting to know the other. Knowing another person truly. That's how you find love. Accepting each other as you accept yourself. First, you got to accept yourself, find peace, then find love. I love you, Orange. You have a great day, my man. And I love you all too. I am PeaceLoveMusic. We are Deorganized Media coming at you live on Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting every Monday through Friday with all the news and information about what's going on in Bitcoin, Stacks, and the broader crypto space. You all have an amazing Tuesday. Peace out.